Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? I am really not sure what is going to come out of my mouth with this live today. I never really prepare for these lives when I'm hopping on. It's typically only sort of intuitive, everything that I say, everything that I talk about on here. So I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth for Bell Let's Talk Day today, to be honest. But I wanted to hop on because I feel like there's such an important conversation that needs to be had today. And almost that everything else should be sort of, I don't want to say paused, because I do believe things sort of just roll on, but given that today is Bell Let's Talk Day, I wanted to hop on here live and I wanted to chat a little bit about mental health, and I wanted to chat about mental health specifically in terms of business and how we continue to grow, but also not so much just business, because ultimately we have our businesses are completely, wow, I'm so excited by everybody who's popping on here live today, you guys. Thank you so much. So ultimately, when you think about mental health, when you think about the impact that mental health has, if you're a business owner, or starting a business or in the process of starting a business, whatever, your mental health and how you create in your business is a direct impact of how you are and how you feel from the inside out, right? Like how your business is from the inside out. And so what's so important with this conversation today, and why it's so important to talk about mental health, is because there are ups and there are downs always. And again, for everyone who's just joined this live, I was just saying beforehand, I have no idea what is going to come out of my mouth today. I did not prepare anything for this today. I never really do. But what I know is this. I started the Happiness Happens brand 2 years ago. I'm wearing this Happiness Happens Today t-shirt. The reason why I created this brand and why I created my company is to really help people feel less alone. That was the initial goal and the initial reason of starting the business and the podcast and everything 2 years ago. And I feel like I continue to try and do this every single day. But if I were to sit up here today and tell you that everything has been easy the last 2 years, that everything has been sunshine and rainbows the last 2 years, I'd be lying to you. I'd be lying to you, because even this morning I woke up today and I didn't feel like I was good enough to do this, even today. And so let this be a reminder for you, and it makes me so emotional, let this be a reminder for you that it doesn't have to be perfect every single day, that there are really hard days. Wow, I'm crying on a live, okay. Anyways, there are really hard days, and there are lots of challenges, and every single day is a day where you have to pick yourself back up again and try again. And every single day is a moment to show and to prove to yourself that you're worth it and that you can do it. Whoa, guys, I'm so sorry. I've never cried on a live before. I'm so sorry. It is not about sunshine and rainbows. But ultimately, you guys, here's the thing. The purpose and why we create a business, why we create a life of our dreams, is because we have something within us that is meant to be shared. And I think it's so important to know that you're here for a purpose and you're here for a reason. And when I think about Bell Let's Talk Day, there are so many people who don't feel that. And there are so many people who don't know that. And so I just want to remind you, and I just want to share with you, that it doesn't have to be perfect, that it doesn't have to be something that, you might not understand why it's happening right now, and that's totally fine. But ultimately, when I started this business 2 years ago, my goal was to help people feel less alone through podcasts, through community, through connection, and through every single piece that sort of extends from the inside out. The brand means so much more than anything I could ever put into words, because the brand represents an extension of my soul to you, which is your life and your business just the same, represents an extension from inside your heart all the way to the people that you touch every single day. So you may not think that you have an impact on people. You may not think that what you do every single day matters, but it does matter. And so I want to hop on here today and I just want to remind you that if it's hard, just keep going, because it's worth it. You're worth it, and you're needed here. People need you. They need your work. They need your service. And more so than that, they need your soul, and they need your heart, and they need your values, because you are transforming the world one day at a time, moment by moment. And even when there's days that you don't feel like you're good enough, you're always good enough, because you showed up, because you stepped up, and because you brought forth the courage to continue. So I was thinking about this too, like my word for this year. And my word for this year is courage. And I picked this at the beginning of this year because I felt like we all needed a little bit more courage every single day with this gong show year that we've had in 2020. The biggest thing and the biggest promise we can make to ourselves is to show up authentically and encourage every single day. And I want you to know that regardless of what it looks like on social media, regardless of what people are portraying every single day, regardless of what people are putting forward every single day, it doesn't make you any less. It doesn't make your business, your values, your visions, your goals any less. And I honestly thank you guys so much for all the love. Honestly, I just want you to know that you are powerful, you're incredible, and if there's anyone who's going to sit and tell you that it's hard, I will sit here and tell you that it's hard. Have I doubted myself every single day? I have. Do I worry about how it's going to go? I do. And it's just the reality. But it doesn't make me any less of a coach. It doesn't make me any less of someone who can help somebody else. I think, in fact, it makes me someone who can relate more to people and how they're feeling. It's not a show on here for me. And it's not a show on here for you either. And so I just want to remind you today that you have everything within your heart and your soul to create the life that you want. And I just so badly want to share that message with you all. And I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm crying. It's been a week, and it's been a month, and it's been a year. So I know that, Susie, you guys are making my day with these comments. Thank you so much. I don't even think I read them all. You guys are so welcome for being so authentic. Oh my gosh, you guys are making my day. Oh, thank you so much, Mallory. That's so kind. Oh, you guys are making my day. Thank you so much, everybody. These comments are so beautiful. Thank you. But ultimately, I'm not on here to try and make this about me, because this is not about me. This is about us. This is about community. This is about how we lead. This is about how we create. This is about how we bring, our dreams to life. This is about how, we create something more and something bigger than. And so today on Bell Let's Talk Day, I just want to remind you that whatever you're facing, firstly, you're always welcome to reach out to me. My heart and my soul and my messages are always open for you. Secondly, from the inside out, you are an extension of your business. From the inside out, you deliver the most magic every single day. And so I just want to share this message with you guys today, that it's okay to not feel okay. It's okay to doubt. It's okay to have fear. Matt, that's beautiful. Creating the reality we want to live takes bravery and showing up. Yeah, it does. It really, really, really does. And so I want to remind you today that if someone is, it's hard, right? Because we look online, we look on social media, and we look at all of these different things. It makes everybody else's life look so much easier. Everybody else's business looks like it's going flawlessly. But I want to remind you today that we don't just see what's behind. Oh, thanks, Miles. Have a good day, babe. Thank you. But I want to remind you today that what you see online is not the truth. What people are putting out there is a version of them that they want you to see. If you're struggling, you're not the only one. And if you have hard days, you're not the only one. So my message for you today is that I want to remind you that happiness happens today, and happiness happens when you're least expecting it. And more so than anything, happiness happens when you just dive inwards and when you can be really authentic and real with yourself and what you're struggling with, and it's okay. So that's all I want to share today. Thank you guys so much for hopping on live. Someone asked if I have a Facebook group. Yes, I do. I have a Facebook community, and I go live in there once a week, and I do different card pulls, and there's lots of community building in there. Yeah, so I do have that group, and thank you all so much for tuning in today. If you're just popping on, and you want to catch it from the beginning, I'm going to be putting it on my Facebook page, YouTube channel, and in my on my Instagram page. And I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern time. I'm sending you guys all my love. Thank you so much. I still see people hopping on. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. I'm just about to close out this live, but if you want to hear the whole message, just head to my Instagram page in about 5 minutes and it'll be there, or in my Facebook group. Thank you guys so much. I'm sending you all my love, and beautiful, beautiful day ahead. And I'm going to close this out like I close out my podcast. Remember that happiness happens when you're least expecting it. Mwah.